All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we're back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only video run through, all that nonsense. Where are we at? Let's take a look. We haven't done a progression video in a bit. I know once a week is weird, right? We'll see where we're at. So we've got 16 mystery shards, 533 ancient. So we are actually getting a lot. We're getting close to that 100 mark on the void shards. So I guess a year of playing is more than enough to get 100 void shards. Actually, more than a year. Yeah, we're pushing like what, almost a year and 2 months now. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I got like a voice thing going on there. This is when you drink tea. When you sound like Cookie Monster, that's the time. We've got 34 Sacreds, Fragment Summons. We are very close to getting Ryan. We're almost there. We got 10 of this guy, which we're going to ignore. We've got 71 Mithrala Lifebane fragments. So yeah, we're moving up there. And I think that's it. Yeah, everything else here is whatever. The fusion is moving along. I actually do have enough to fuse Blood Feather, but it would require me to kill Slitherbrute, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might. Honestly, if I pull another one, I'm probably just going to do it. I don't even care that he has 4-star because I don't really like him that much, but we'll see. We'll see how close we get. If I get the other two, like built first, then I will consider using it. If I get another one of like two more of him, then we'll just skip it. But like I said, it just depends on what happens really. I'm not gonna plan this. I don't really need Raisin. I'm not really trying to push forward on the missions right now because they're all gonna be insanely difficult. So it's not that important to me. But yeah, we do want to get Raisin eventually. It's just not a priority right now. I mean, he would definitely help me out in the lizard faction, but it is what it is. All right, let's get out of here. So we have been building. That's basically it. We're gonna collect some silver. We've been building. We've got some heroes. Uh, so as far as skills go, I was gonna consider waiting until Mithrala, but honestly, Mithrala, it's gonna be a while. I mean, we've got what 71 shards. At best, I'm gonna get 4 a week. That's like the best case scenario. If we kill the Hydra, and it's so random if we win or not. So I would say I'm not really worried about Mithrala because even at 4, we need 30. So that's still 2 months away minimum. All right. If it's 2 every week, it could be up to 4 months. So I'm not going to really put too much effort into Mithrala. I know she's going to be good, but like I said, it's not that important right now. And I'd rather focus on what we're doing now. So what I did was I started putting books into Cleo because she's actually really good, and I'm going to book them all anyway. So what the hell's the difference at this point? So we got one book here, and we're about to get another book. We haven't got any books from. I haven't got any books from Clan Boss, man. Clan Boss has been jerking me around, I guess. So yeah, we don't have anything there. But either way, her masters are done. Right now, the only thing we're working on would be getting her books. So that's the legendary situation. As far as epics go, I don't think we're going to be doing anything except for waiting on Ryan. Now, I did, however, book my dude. Where is he? That I didn't really think I was going to book. Here we go. Relic Keeper. So we did book him out for the last CVC just to get points. Literally, that was it because it was personal rewards, and I wanted the energy and all the stuff that came with the personal rewards. So I kind of did a couple of extra things. So I did book him out. Did it affect me? No, it did not. So I'll show you how many books I got after this. As far as epics go, we're gonna finish him probably today because my EXP boost ran out again. There's another one coming from an artifact enhancement event, so I'll have it again so I can keep leveling, so I can max out the other guy that I'm leveling right now. But right now that's it. We just have one left, and I only need what 300 of these scrolls, and we're good to go. And then we can maybe do a video on him. We do need to do Judge. All right, he is completely booked, so he is good with skills. So we're good with that. And then Headsman is finished. I just did a video on him. And then who's left? Avir. We have to do his masteries, and we are finishing up my guy here, Twin Claw, who's it's so dumb. I literally don't know why I decided to 6-star him. It's really because he has a 5-star He has a 5-star awakening, and I wanted to try him out. Like I'm going to be building them all anyway. So what's the difference? I mean, is it going to change my game if I build him versus someone else? No. So it didn't really matter too much, and I was just like, screw it, let's do it. And so far, I think he can be pretty good. I don't think he's going to be amazing. I don't think he's going to blow anything out the water, but he's going to help me in orc factions, I think, and I think he'll mainly be good for the boss fights. So we'll see how it works out, I think it's going to come to it's going to be an advantage having him. I think so. I think personally, I think. But yeah, masteries. Now we do have. I do need what one, two, three books for him, and then he'll be done. So that's the only one I'm really waiting on. This guy I still haven't farmed. So I really need to just stop, I think, for a minute or two and just farm this area so I can finish out my faction guardians with him and with what's her name, Spirit Host, and then get the other heroes out of there so that I can use them for skill leveling. But I mean, maybe after I do the, maybe maybe we'll do that after I do his master. Maybe I'll stop for a day and stop, doing things. I have a ton of gems, which is the funny part. Like, what are we at now? 5,600. I haven't bought a mastery in a while, so I may just buy one of them and just kind of save myself a couple days. I don't know who yet. It would probably either be a Veer or Judge, maybe. I don't know which one I want to do first. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do them all, but that's where we're at. I may just start farming them, and if I get bored, I'll buy one. Or if I get close and something happens, then we'll buy one. But it's not necessary. I don't need to buy it, but I have the gems, and they're just sitting there anyway. So it's like, whatever. We're already, this will be the first time we're getting close to 6,000 gems because I spend 800 every once in a while just to get a mastery and save myself some time. Technically, I could buy two of them if I really wanted to. I'd still have 4,000 gems. So does it matter? No, it doesn't. I don't use these gems for anything other than energy when something happens where I really just need energy. I think the most we ever spent in a week was like maybe 500 to 1,000 doing something that we really, really wanted. So that's why it's good to keep this. Like, it's good to have this little backlog of gems instead of just blowing through them every single time you get gems, because if you have zero gems and something happens that you really want, you can't get it. So save your gems, don't waste them. I think to be safe, pending, because some of these fusions are a little crazy. But if you're trying to do fusions, things like that, yeah, you might want to do more. But I think 2,000's a safe bet. 3 to 4 is like you're pretty good. I mean, more than likely you'll be okay unless it's like a really crazy event, and then or if you're just trying to farm something. But yeah, we're at the 5,000 mark. I think anywhere from 5 to 10, you're just basically hoarding, and it's not super necessary. But we'll see. I kind of like to hoard only because I like to see how much we can accomplish over time. And I know a lot of people think that they can't get gems. And just from doing the random stuff and getting everything, you're going to get gems. So it's kind of like, I mean, just the tournaments, you get 15 here, 50 there. They'll have those random fusion events that are like that everyone gets. And you get like whatever 10 points a day, and you get gems there. You get shards, you get books. It's like all kinds of stuff. All right, so as far as our soulstone situation, we do have the soulstones for Death Knight. Here we go. Soul collection. Is he in here? Yeah. So we do have this. I'm considering, because I'm going to start. This is going to start getting really full eventually. All right. It's already there, and every time something happens, I have to come down here. And how much is this? 120. So no, we're just going to buy it. Uh, this gets filled up very quickly. So I may consider just awakening some of the heroes that are in the vault just to clear my inventory a bit, because I don't really need these two here, and I don't want to waste them. Like, that's just dumb, because who knows what we're gonna do down the road? I mean, maybe we beat the whole game and we get everything done, and maybe I want to build somebody later on. I don't know. I doubt it, because I don't think I'm ever gonna mess this account up like that. But it's literally as soon as I build one, it ruins the account. So, but awakening them and leaving them at level 1 in the vault is fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to change anything. I won't do it during an event. I'll just throw it on them so that I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, he used it during an event." Yeah, I don't. We don't need that. We don't need that negativity here. But I may do that just to kind of clear out like this one, this one. I've got a few epics I think in here. Yeah, we've got her that we can just clear out and get them out of here and put them on the vault. And it also is good because it'll show you how that you can get the awakenings and blessings for those heroes. As far as everything else goes, let's say arena, we've been a little slow, but we're at 465. We've got this to 8. I think we're just going to go right to 10 for this one and push this one forward. And that will really help out my clan team, my clan boss team, because they need accuracy to be effective. It's all poisons and stuff. So we're going to probably just push this to 10. I do have, what's her face? What the hell's her name? Haikatoon, that we can use this for, but I think blue is way more important right now. I mean, we also have Syl, who's blue. There's a lot of blue heroes. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. I think that's all we've really been working on. We haven't been doing much in the way of dungeons. Doom Tower, we just finished this rotation, and for some reason, Dark Fae was giving me a freaking was giving me a hard time. I don't understand why, but we beat it. So we got through it, and then we can't do this one room, which didn't matter because we need 9 shards. If this was the only one, I would probably go crazy. But yeah, we just need to do Void Heroes. I need to level up those. I have 3 of them. We're just gonna have to do it. I think that's basically it, because that's the only one I can't do. Look, all 11 rooms. I just can't beat this one room. If I can get this room under wraps with those 3 heroes, then I get a full rotation now finally, which would be nice. I would enjoy that greatly. Hard mode is still kind of annoying. I don't know if I really want to deal with this right now, but we'll see. You know what? I think what we did was is we took these guys out, right? And we brought in her because this is my basically my freeze team. To keep everyone in check. And then we could possibly bring him in for more provokes, or we could bring her in for more damage. Let's just see. Let's start auto climb. I just want to start getting a team for hard mode that really can just get through these waves and I don't have to worry about it. But the problem is the unkillable crap because this team is really good at keeping everybody frozen and not having to worry about it. But at the same time, they also stop. Like if someone gets unkillable, they have too much turn meter reduction. So it's like they basically just keep the fight going for hours. But as you can see, they're handling it. And Cleo's really good. This is why I said I wanted to build her skills, because she actually is really freaking good. I mean, she does a ton of damage. I don't even have her built very, very high attack. Like she's not even built great. She's just reasonably built, and she's actually doing really well. The counterattack thing could be good, but it's not going to matter because we don't want heroes to die. So yeah, there we go. I got to get some of the blessings too. So we might just, I've been saying it, but I keep getting sidetracked on saving coins and buying heroes that I'm like, oh, I can use him. I can use this guy because I can get like 5 heroes blessings, possibly even 6 in the time it takes me to get, one for them. But I feel like the legendary would be more important. So I should just probably just say screw it and save. I got to stop being so, it's funny how I can save for a year, 500 plus gem. I mean, what the hell they called shards, but it's hard for me to save coins on blessings. I don't know why that's the turnover, but for some reason, yeah, it is. It's very hard for me to save them damn things. Wow, we're getting some smack here, smackdown. My bird girl, Cleo's definitely growing on me though. I'll give you that. I actually kind of can't wait to get her maxed out. I mean, she's basically there at this point. You just got to get her skills, but the skills changes things. I mean, you get extra debuffs, you get more attack. You'll start seeing those numbers freaking start skyrocketing. Boom. Yeah, this makes me happy. But this is the first room. I don't count this. This is the joke room. It'd be funny if it takes me like over a year to get Tomb Lord, whatever her name is, Angel Tomb Lord. Because it's hard mode. Doom Tower is not even on my radar. Like I play it when I'm bored, but it's really hard for me to get invested in the hard mode version because it just takes too long. So I don't know if I could really find a way until I get a team like see how this one's working. Like if I can get a team that's auto, the only thing I have to worry about is the bosses. And then I could just and I enjoy learning how to beat the bosses. So as long as we can get to the point where I'm not worrying about the waves so much, I think I'll start doing Doom Tower hard more, which is why I think this could be a team that we use. But like I said, we'll just see how it goes. So far, so good. I mean, there's nothing in here that's gonna hurt me except for unkillables and counterattacks. So if there's somebody who throws up a counterattack right at the first part of the fight, which I wouldn't put past this game, then yeah, I think we'll have an issue. But I've been getting my speeds up, which I'll show in a sec. We'll actually go into that once we're done with this because I actually got what's her name, Grave Chill. I took her out of her poison set that she was in, and I put her in. And I gave it to. I actually gave the poison set to Conqueror because I don't really use him that much. So I was like, "Here, you can have extra poisons on your damage," and it gave his attack power a little bit more. So it's kind of nice. I also jumped his speed up, so maybe he'll be a little more useful now. We'll see. I haven't used him anywhere, but who knows? And we got Grave Chill in a Relentless set because I got that last set a while back where I got the boots that were speed and I got a bunch of pieces, but they were all attack based, which didn't help me because I needed them for what's his name? Oh my god, my boy. Coffin Smasher. I needed HP for him. So I was hoping to get some relentless HP pieces, but not so much. So we're doing attack, and I put that on her, and now she jumped a lot in power. So she's at like almost 50k power now, and she's rocking pretty good. I think she's over 200 speed, and I didn't even finish one of the pieces. I have to get it to 16. So there's one piece I have to level, and then she'll be set. So she should end about 50k power because she's at 48, like 48,007 or something like that. I forgot, somewhere around there. And I didn't get all of her glyphs done. Like I did some glyphs, but they're not good glyphs. So I can definitely push her over 50. And my attack damage on the correct affinity, which was spirit, we actually got to almost 20 million. We were like 19.5, I think, 19.3, somewhere in there on the first time, and we weren't even maxed yet. So I'm hoping once we get this team running, they can actually do over. I want 20 million. Is really what I want. I want a team that can consistently do over 20 million on Nightmare. Because once we get to that point, we can two key it and start pushing forward on Ultra Nightmare. This isn't good. Whatever's happening right now is not good. Unless we get some freezes in here, there we go. Like, unless we can stop this team, but this is what happens. I don't even know what caused that because I wasn't watching. I was so caught up on Clan Boss. That's right. And now if he dies, we're dead. Good. Attack Cleo. I don't know why he did that, but good job. Oh, that's right. She has the counter also because two heroes are dead. Perfect. Oh, we got a chicken. I need that. I actually already have my next 6-star ready to go. I just got to build up the 4 stars because I have all the level 40s maxed in the vault, and I just put in the new set. So we can conceivably, once we get more EXP boosts, go back and level another 6-star. I don't know who it's going to be. I I'm kind of running low on books for rares right now. We're at that point again because I just did a bunch of heroes. So we may just book out Twin Claw, get him booked out, and then everyone will be booked. Farm for the other guy, get him finished for finally after what 6 months we've had him. I think level 60. So we're gonna get him done, and then I think, we're just gonna save again because I do have a bunch of heroes that I can level and farm. So it's not like I have to. I'd rather just focus on them for a little bit and then save up again because it actually makes it easy. The longer I wait to book a hero, the easier it is because I'll pull extra copies of them. I've got heroes that are almost maxed only because I've been pulling them so much. So I'd rather just kind of not use books as much as possible right now so we can keep saving. This is going better than I anticipated, by the way. Even though we had that little flub up before, but we still won, so that's good. This is gonna be bad because now we got no debuffs. We can't control the waves. We're gonna have to be able to get through one round of this, and I don't know if it's gonna happen. No, maybe not. That freeze is not gonna help. I'll tell you that much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a lot going on right now. Yep, we're dead. All right, what we're going to do is end current battle. And then we're going to replay that. Now we're going to edit team, turn this off, and start. Let's see. We're going to see what happens on this first round. And then when we get closer to the end, we'll just push through it. This team can win that fight. It just didn't have the right. It didn't come out at the right way, like the skills. That's what I hate about sometimes with the fights in this game. You can win a lot of fights, but you got to like reset all of your skills for it to work. Let's turn that off. We're getting down there now. Let's take you out. No, let's just see if we can freeze someone. We did not. We did not. No freezing. All right, let's do some stuns maybe. There we go. Good enough. Let's take this chick out. We don't need speed. I don't want speed. I don't want it. See, because right there they would have used the wrong thing. Who's back there? I don't. Oh, it's Visix. I'm like, who is in the back area? I couldn't even tell. I don't know. What do we got? Anything going on? We'll provoke. Screw it. Provoke, because we don't really need that as much. Let's take her out. We don't like Visix. She's a jerk. We like her when she's on our team. We don't like her otherwise. Those guys are fun. What are they shooting at me? Laser beams? They're shooting. They're sharks with freaking laser beams coming out of their head. All right, let's get this guy out of our face. Oh, I'm like, why is she weaking? And then I'm like, oh yeah, weaking. That's the new word for the day. Weaking. All right, now he's frozen. We don't have to worry about him. And now we just click away. Click, click, click. A1 until it's over, and then we can start. We're gonna put it on auto just to see if we can do it with the way it is. If not, we'll just go and move on to something else because I don't need to spend an hour on this. There's no reason. Zero reason to spend that much time here. All right. Let's do auto. See what happens. See if this will get us some things. She's already petrified, so that's not good. There we go. Got some freezes going. As long as they don't get that debuff block. That's really what was the problem. We need to keep the debuffs going. Good. All this is good. We got provokes. Provokes are good. All right. So far, so good. All right, we're going to turn this off. Do the same thing for the last fight. And then we'll move forward. I don't know if I really even want to keep doing this. I just wanted to see if this team would work on auto. And it looks like it's going to need a little bit more tuning. We're probably going to have to get more speed, which is what I've been doing anyway. So all my heroes are getting extra speed now because we need it. It's important. That's right. I'm like, why are we freezing? And then I was like, oh, yeah, because reasons. So let's do this just to get some. That was it. That did 6,000 damage. Was that really it? Wow. We are severely under leveled. Now we just need crit damage and stuff. We just need to build. All right. So this guy, we don't care so much about him. We'll make him our last person because he is the worst one out of all of them. But at the same time, no, we're to save the stun. At the same time, he's also frozen right now, so we don't need to. This is going to be a longer fight, so I'm going to waste this. Oh, did that freeze him? Yeah. Aethel would be a good job in here. Not Aethel, Dark Alhain. All right, let's heal my girl back up again. Too many freezes going on because of him, but it's going to make it. Here we go. Let's do this. Provoke. And it did not work on him. He is really pushing. All right, let's see if we can freeze everyone. There we go. He's frozen. Now we just kill him. Oh, okay. I'm like, why are they provoked? And I was like, oh, yeah. No buffs. Hopefully, they're enough to keep the turn meter down. I could have used that attack to do it, but I didn't want to waste it. All right, there we go. They're done. So now we're going to auto again and hope for the best. There's rebirth on death with these guys, so that they're kind of a jerk. Kind of not kind of a jerk, kind of jerks. All right, so we got the party started. Now we just got to make sure it stays that way. So basically, at this point, this team works as long as they get their skills off at the beginning of the waves. So that means it's not 100%. So we gotta work on that. I think I don't know if there's anyone in here that I could really bring in that would make this easier from what I have now. Because these are the most this team is probably I mean like Cleo I could replace for more crowd control, but I don't even know, maybe even Archmage, something like that, possibly, who does turn meter increasing also and has stuns. Maybe that would be enough to get that first wave. We just need to make sure nobody does stuff in that first turn. So if he's the reason, if that helps, that might actually be a good idea because she does bring some good stuff to the fight. But for what we're trying to do right now, I don't know if it's really going to be helpful. All right. So what's this one? Who's in here? Let's try it. Let's just see what he brings to this. I'm just curious now. Let's see. Let's just auto it, and if they die, they die. Whatever. It's going to make the fight slower because Cleo's a pretty good damage dealer, but at the same time, if we die, it doesn't really matter how much damage she does, right? Yeah, this is like that tanky fight. I remember this. Where these guys have like 1,000 HP. I remember this and being like, ah, damn it, it's going to be a long fight. I mean, if we want, we could just farm gear, right? Maybe we could just go farm a mythical hero. That would be fun, right? We'll get a mythical hero. That'll work. I wonder how many people are going to say, "Oh, I can just get a mythical hero." Like, yeah, good luck on that. I'm curious, honestly, about the mythical heroes. Here's what I'm thinking. First of all, are they going to give everybody one? Which, as much as I think they won't, there's a possibility. I mean, they do give out random stuff here and there, but I feel like mythical heroes are going to be like this on like a pillar for the community, like everyone trying to get them. So I can't imagine them giving everybody a free mythical hero without having to put in a ton of work. So I'm not hopeful on that. Also, I think it's on one hand, I think it's a bad idea if they give everybody a free mythical hero. I think that's a terrible idea because we know it's going to be a limited giveaway. All right, it's not going to be something that everybody gets every time. So that means that now new players who already are handicapped by not having Ninja, not having Deliana, not having all these heroes. I know that I think Ronda you get for free still, right? I don't know how that works. There's a bunch of codes you can do. I think you can get Death Knight, and then now this guy, what is his name? He's going in the 7-day login, Mr. Monkey Boy. So I guess it's conceivable you could get 3 or 4 maybe legendaries, even just starting the game brand new. But now everyone's going to have also a mythical hero. So it's like you're just. It's funny because Polarium is so about the new player because they give them more codes and things just to start the game. But inadvertently, by giving them all this crap, they're actually making it so that new players have a much harder time growing their account because, I mean, Arena is a big part of the missions and everything. And now they're going to be up against people that have all of these freaking heroes. Like, I feel bad for people who need to do. I really feel bad for anyone who has to do the arena missions at this point because you're going to be going through all of these heroes. I mean, I can do it. Like, obviously, I'm doing it, but like, it would probably take a lot longer to start that off. Because I mean, figure if you just have those legendaries, one, you're not booking them. You ain't booking them for a while, so you're going to be like, all right, this sucks. And then you're going to have to figure out ways to take down the heroes that you are using versus heroes that everyone else already has and is all probably using too. So you're essentially using the same heroes to fight the same heroes. Whereas, so what you're going to end up doing is building the same heroes that everyone has and not building your counters in the beginning instead. So honestly, if I had to pick, I would probably, if you're new, I would probably say leaning toward more not building those legendaries, except for maybe like, I don't know, like Arctic might have been a good one to build because of the HP burns for like content. But I mean, it really just depends on how hardcore you are about beating missions. And if you don't care, then it doesn't matter, I guess, right? Because you can just kind of hang out with your legendaries and they'll help you beat stuff, which is nice. All right, so they got through that one. Let me see. Is the other one open? What is this one? This one looks like a pain in the ass. Do I really want to do this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's just do it. We want to get the shards. We'll get the shards. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the shards. Because I really do want to see if this team works a little better. And my dog wants to go for a walk. He's being cute and coming over and like cuddling because we just woke up. Everyone's happy. He gets little pets with his little stupid face. I'm officially the only one who's just not excited about mythical heroes. I, I I already know that I'm just going to be seeing them in the arena because if they're buyable, if you can buy the shards, we already know what's going to happen. Like we already know how that's going to play out. But I'm more concerned about just making arena a little more friendly with the quests. That's all. I really just think they should take out anything that requires you to win in the arena for quests. Like I think those should all just be gone at this point. because it's such a grief. It literally is a grief for anyone trying to do it. It's not like it's not possible, but it's just irritating. Oh, we're getting feared now. All right, we got at least two freezes there. Okay, there we go. We got some stuns. See, I think he might be the reason that we win now because he's gonna essentially. So Archmage is basically gonna have that extra stun to keep it where the other guys can reset their cooldowns, even if they don't have them up on the second round. And that was, I think, what was lacking. So maybe this is all we need to say. So now he can stun, which gets her to stun, and now they got all the freezes, and everybody's back in tow, as they say. We just needed one more crowd control, I guess. we've got enough crowd control now, I think, to make this work. I could bring in Crimson Slayer and make it really funny, so it's like my Fire Knight team, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted the extra crit damage is really what I wanted, also from the rest of my team, so they can do more attacks. So now this is where things are going to get bad because if he hits that guy with the turn meter reduction, we're screwed. Auto off because I don't want to do this. We're just going to do no, we're not. Damn it, it doesn't matter. We're just going to do this. Don't lower his turn meter. Thank you. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to make this a 3 hour fight. I'm like, do not lower his turn meter. I need to get somebody who removes buffs. Maybe like Totem, but I don't think she's worth bringing. Actually, she has defense down. That could be something I could consider. I just need to stop the fights from being 12 hours long when there's an unkillable. That's all I need. I need one hero that can do that, and if Totem's the one, then so be it. We'll figure out a team that works with her. But this team works. I mean, I could put this on auto and walk away, but at the same time, I might come back. Like I wouldn't let it run for like overnight or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't let it run on overnight anyway. For Doom Tower, it's not that long, but I mean, I would go out to eat and come back and see if they won. If as long as they can get through the 10 fights, I don't give a crap how long it takes. To be honest, there you go. All right, so let's go check out the free room, see what it is this time. All right, so this is what epic only. All right, so that's fun. So we're going to use her for speed. We're going to bring her in. We're going to bring you because you're awesome. We've got a resurrector just in case, and we've got a healer. Right? Sure. Got crowd control. We got healing. We've got revival. I really do need to rebuild Broadmaw because, funny enough, I actually use him a lot in stuff like this. Like he comes out more often than I really originally had thought he would come out. I thought Broadmaw was basically a waste of time, but like after the first like 6 months, he was good in the beginning, but I haven't really been using him, and now like he's really becoming a little more useful, especially in this kind of stuff with Doom Tower. When you're limited and you can only use like epics and things like that, Broadmaw is coming in handy as that clutch reviver. So I'm not really that mad at him anymore. And his freeze has become very helpful. And he's really good at keeping me alive in faction wars. So yeah, I'm gonna say that he was worth the build. But that's how this game works with this kind of stuff. Like when you're playing the way I'm playing, and honestly, even if you're playing not the way I'm playing, like you may build a hero. Like I built Conqueror. Right now, he's freaking useless. He may get better. I don't know. We'll find out. However, someone like Crimson Slayer was trash in the beginning, then became awesome when we were moving into like the level 15 dungeons and things like that. And from 15 to 20, she became awesome. And then we found better heroes and she fell off and became trash again. But now she's on my Fire Knight 15 no turn. Nope, the boss gets no turn team. So now she's useful again. So it's like you never know when those heroes are going to come back or when a certain hero's skills are going to be useful for something. I mean, they may make some stupid dungeon that requires you to block revive in order to kill the boss. Like they might make a boss that just keeps reviving its ads and you have to block revive all of them in order to do damage to the boss. Like that could be a situation that comes up, and in that situation, then yeah, Conqueror comes back out. Who knows? He doesn't need to be amazing. He just needs to be good enough to get you through the content. That's it. Yeah, that's right. So she basically when the God Seeker. What am I talking about? Archmage essentially will stun everybody but the first target, and then hopefully what the goal here would be is that Broadmaw goes in and freezes the hero that he didn't get. So if you can't do this on auto, you can manual it that way where he can freeze the one hero that Archmage attacked, and then you're good. And then you can do the attack down in case you get whacked by something. Attack down is very helpful. Who drops crit here? Another one in here that could be good would be Akoff because he has the shields and the burns, so you can burn through the HP in these fights. So there's definitely some good heroes, and we have Dark Kale coming, but I mean we're talking like a year and a half down the road that we have Kale, Dark Kale. So take that for what you want. All right, look at that, 15 of Thea. I'm kind of curious about her. That's the other reason I really would like to start doing this is I would like to start getting more shards from her. Even if I can get 10 a month, it's better than 3. So it would be nice to start moving forward on this. Let's get out of here. Floor selection. Goodbye. So there we go. We got to here. I'll probably push forward here a little bit later. We'll see how it goes. I mean, even if I do 5 a day, it's more than I'm doing now. Really, is what that's about. Clan boss. Let's look. So actually, let's look at. Let me show you her first before we go in here. Where are you? Ooh, market. Is there going to be an ancient? Nope, but there are mysteries. I like it when we get to the beginning of the month because then I can buy those shards. All right, so what did we change on her? Let's look. So let's look at Conqueror. This was her old set. Is this? So she had the crit rate, she had the attack, she had the speed, she had this, and this. So it was like, you know, he's got decent stats right now. Like he's at 198 speed, 4,000 attack. He's got 145 crit damage and 83 crit rate. His power went down a lot because he didn't have any resist. He's at 129, so his power was I think over 50,000, and now he's down to 36. But he's going to do more damage, so we'll see. Like I said, he was a waste for a little bit anyway, so we'll see how it goes. But then we changed that out and we put her in this, so now she's at 48.7. So we do need to level up her helmet to 16. So that'll get her. Honestly, just that alone will probably get her there. Her stats got a little bit better. So we got her defense up. She was like I think under 3,000 before. So now she's at 3,200 defense. She's got 33 attack. Um, 197 speed, so she's almost at 200 now. And the only reason she's not at 200 is because I didn't have any glyphs. So once I do some faction wars and get some more glyphs, all of her speed things have +1. So I can get those easily up. We can probably get her another 5 to 10 speed just off the glyphs. Crit rate is at 75, and crit damage, none of that's important. Accuracy did drop to 200, which isn't good. So we got to figure that out and maybe find something else to get her some accuracy. But other than that, I mean, it's not terrible. But we'll see how it goes. She is in the Relentless set now, so let's see. Let's go see Clan Boss. I don't do Clan Boss enough anymore. I remember I used to do it almost every time because, reasons. I was trying to fill time, I think. All right, so this is blue now. Everyone's blue. She's green, so that's not going to be useful, but it is what it is. I don't bring her for damage anyway, so who the hell cares? She's there to speed everyone up and get them extra turns. We don't give a crap. How dare he resist my burns? Last time, I think she did about 6 million. So against Void, the last fight we just did, we did 13.5 million. So that would be the lowest I've seen with this team outside of Force Affinity. We'll see how it goes. It's so funny how I went back to like basically the same team I used to use. Valerie, I'm considering bringing back. I don't know if that would matter because I don't know. We'll see. Because the speed that Haikatoon brings to this fight, I feel is more valuable at this point because we can make it so that she speeds up the team. Like if I get her to like 250, 300 speed, we're going to be getting sped up a lot. So I think that's going to be the next step for this clan boss thing is getting Haikatoon in a set that actually works. Then we're going to get more HP on Coffin Smasher, and then I'm going to try and get a little bit more speed. I want to get Frozen Banshee and Grave Chill somewhere in the 2 to 220 range of speed, and then I think that should be enough to get us to that 20 million. I think, except for Force Affinity, obviously. That's just a crap affinity for my team. That's all. But they're doing pretty good. I mean, we're only at round 7. They usually make it to somewhere around what 1920, I think, because we're not trying to push the fight longer at this point. We're just trying to do more damage quicker. Because I don't want to spend 40 hours in here. I don't, I'm not trying to make this like long ass defense team that takes 40 minutes to win. I'm just not in the mood for that. We're trying to do things quickly, is what we want. At least our daily grind stuff we want to do quickly. Everything else I don't really care about. Like if I have to farm a 20-minute fight, whatever. I'll go watch an episode of The Simpsons or something. I actually wouldn't do that. I don't really watch The Simpsons. I can't remember the last time I even saw a Simpsons anything. I think the last time The Simpsons came up was either in a conversation or when I was looking at the Play Store and I saw that stupid Simpsons game where you get donuts and you build a town. Yeah, like everyone loves that game. I never played it, but that's the last time I really even saw anything Simpsons. I don't really pay attention to that. South Park too, like all those things. Family Guy, like I liked them back in the day. So it's weird that like they just don't appear in my life anymore. I just don't really watch them or look them up or anything. This is the first time it's come up in probably 3 years. Unless we're trying to do Cartman. I always like to do the way he like how he sings. He's like wee, and then you say Kyle's mom is a big fat. We know where that song goes. We know where it goes. We know where it goes. I hope that sounded really cool in the mic when I did that. For all I know, it sounded bad, and who cares? So this team is actually, yeah, they're pulling it out here. They're pulling out the stops. Green Affinity was the best so far. Spirit, sorry, I always say green and blue and red. I don't ever call it by force magic, and it's how it is. It's easy. It's easy. Someone can be like, "Hey, man, force affinity," and like a new person can be like, "What the hell does force mean?" It means red. I like my videos to be simple, stupid, and stupid proof. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to explain things in ways that everybody understands. All right, so we're getting our butt kicked now. I'm considering. I mean, lifesteal might be the option here. I don't know. That's what everyone keeps saying, but I don't know if I really want to invest that much time in this. Wow, they really took some hits there. They did not last long at all on that. Usually they last a lot longer. So maybe Valerie might be an option here. I don't know. We'll try it. I have another 4 hours before the key comes up. But hey, they're still doing this is still good because for me, my low fights originally were somewhere around 10 to 12 million. And that's like on a bad day where something like this happened where you got smacked early. But now I'm seeing basically on these fights outside of force, I'm seeing between 13.5 and 19 million. So we're moving up, but this hasn't been a focus. This is why we're still kind of in this spot. So I think now that we're slowly starting to focus on it and build our heroes a little bit better, like last time Grave Chill did almost 6 million against the correct affinity. She was actually up there last time. Coffin Smasher was like a 3.5 and she was somewhere around 7. So she's the focus on damage. We need to get her speed up. So that's the first priority, I think. She's our big damage dealer. And then she's basically our damage dealer number 2. And she also makes her do more damage with defense down and all that other stuff. So there's definitely a lot of stuff here that we can do to make this team work better. But it's really just gear. Honestly, it's just gear. There's nothing. I mean, we're not going to be doing an unkillable team like this where we get 80 million. We just don't have it, unfortunately. Literally every single person on this guy's team, I can never get. So we're definitely not doing that. Uh, let's see how many people are using heroes that I can use. Let's see. No one except Apothecary. Nope. 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 No one. Nope. No. Yep. So we got Syl. Nope. So Syl and Apothecary and Kale. Here you go, Kale in the beginning. So that's it. That's it. Out of everybody in my clan right now that has done the clan boss, I can use 3 heroes. This is the world I live in. I may even consider building that little that uncommon guy who does the poisons and just see what he does. And maybe we can build him like get 2 of those and just do a ton of damage. Oh look, we're gonna get some stuff. So that's basically what we're doing right now. I may start working. I know I've been saying it and I haven't done it, but I'm gonna start working on the ice golem this week. I want to start seeing if I can figure it out because I don't know if I really want to do that on the video. We'll see because it's just going to take a while and it's going to be I don't know if it's going to be that boring or not, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just do that as my next progression video. Just start working on it, but I do want to get an idea of what we're doing because if I don't have an idea of what we're doing, it could take a lot longer and I don't want to keep you guys watching me like play around with mixing teams and dying, but I'd rather at least have an idea of what's going on. That way, if I die, it's because something just went wrong and we can probably fix that quicker than starting from scratch. So maybe I'll play with it a little bit. All right. So that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, comments, things like that, as always, make sure you leave a comment down below. It helps the algorithms as always. And it also lets everyone get, because here's the thing, whatever your question is, more than likely, the person sitting next to you has that same question that just didn't raise their hand. So that's how that works in meetings, right? So ask your questions, put up your comments, let everyone know, make everyone happy. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Very important that you do that. I know I looked at my numbers. I know. All right. Almost 60 to 80% of people who watch my videos at this point aren't subscribed. So just a couple more. That's it. Honestly, if even 10% of those people subscribe, we'd already be ready to go. We'd be at the partner program and we could move up and we can start doing more videos and I can start, making better content other than just my crap computer. um, and yeah, maybe we can do a live show. I'd like to do that. I want to get this stuff on the ball. We just got to get to there. All right. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. You guys take care.